So I have a second message, and honestly, I feel like it comes from a space of me thinking about how many times I've been there for people in private and never made it public. Like, because it's not about that, right? Like, if I'm there for you, I speak word and speak life into you, encourage you, um, just be like that supportive person in your corner no matter what life brings. Why do I need to feel the need to publicize that? I don't. But I think so much of me is such a giving person, and I don't know, there's people out there I know that are like me, but so much of me is such a giving person that like people feel like they can start to take advantage of that, like even when you're in workspaces or when you're just in like life in general, friendships, any kind of relationships, like you can be that beacon of light for others. But like again, it goes back to the question, like who heals the healer? What happens when everybody in your life recognizes that light inside of you before you do? And so they just be on fuck shit, like really trying to like try you. And I feel like, I don't know, it just gets to a certain point. You need to break free. Like you choosing you or them, like at the end, right? Like, yeah, I put a lot of effort into you. Yeah, I put a lot of my light and my light into this relationship, this connection, this space or this arena. And I feel like, I don't know, if for anything, that piece of me will always stick inside of you. But if this is how we're going to end the relationship, I'm just going to have to walk away. And you're going to be left with that one little piece, that one little piece that I left you. I hope you make it work for you. I hope it was worth it. And most of the time it was. People won't tell you that. They won't tell you how much of an impact you really had on them when they, try to take the jealousy route or try to, just not appreciate you for while you're around. And I promise you, like every single time this has ever happened with me, all my old friends, old connections from like high school, college, like people who have ever done me dirty, they always come back. They always try to. But they always come back, honey child. They always gonna try. I'm not just talking about like men in relationships, like women too. Yeah, women too. I've received like whole 3-pager emails, like apologies from people, old friendships. I save all that stuff. I really do. Because it reminds me of how much I touched those people at that time when maybe they needed it most. Maybe we're not connected any longer, but it reminds me of the impact that I had and the difference that I made, and knowing that like no matter how things ended, like it still played a big part in that person's overall outlook on life. And I think that's commendable. I think that's something to be proud of. Yeah. So I'm gonna save that letter. Even though we don't talk. It's love from afar. It's all love. It's all love. So yeah. Just I felt like the need to come on and tell somebody else in case they feel like, well, I'm always giving, giving, giving. I'm the giver in a lot of my life situations, and you never really see like nothing to show for it, basically. Just know it made an impact. Those folks know. They know who you are. They know who you were to them. And they know they'll never find another one like you again. Period. Okay. That's the message right now. No, that's it. Okay. Bye.